Yeah, we'll start streaming now. I gotta do one other thing first before we can actually be good to go. I need to. If you don't see your stream, try refreshing. Refresh. Select that and make sure this is all good to go. So that should be good. Play world. Just gotta wait for it to load. Yeah. Yep. Been pretty productive lately. This time we're gonna move the base. So here's the plans. We're gonna move the rest of our stuff from the old base to the new base. So that will be a bit of progress that we need to do today. Then additionally, hello, what's up? Additionally, we need to make iron. And then we will be on our way into the next phase, which is gonna be the steam age. So that's gonna be a while though. I don't think we're gonna be doing that really soon, but like a lot of the steam age stuff. We should have. What I really want to get is like the automatic sorting capabilities done, but we won't be there till LV. So I want to get through the steam age pretty fast, and I think the steam age is mostly just bronze for the most part. So like, you go to the steam age and it's not much work really. All you have to do is just mine copper and tin, and then get rubber and stuff. But other than that, it's not hard. Or is it? No, it shouldn't be hard at all. I can't even see. Oh, okay, now I can see. We're pushing these up, and it's too much. Too much to push up. Oh, that's not good. That means the third one's also rolling back all at the same time. Stop! Invest in powered rails is what everybody's gonna say. Maybe you should use powered rails. Maybe you should use powered rails. No. I don't need powered rails. It's a luxury. You don't need a luxury. What's up? Hello. We have people. Nice. Let's see if we can get past whatever the goal was yesterday. And the minecart's running away. For Steam Age, yeah, but it's like super easy. Steam Age is always not that long. Like it's never been super long to get through the Steam Age. Like really, MV was kind of hard to get through. Low V or LV, those are like the two. Actually, I don't remember what, because I only ended at HV, right? Like I only made it to HV last time. Stop. The minecart keeps running away, dude. Maybe that zombie will help me push it. Or not. Cupro nickel. I mean, I guess we do need Cupro nickels. That is a true thing. Well, that's for LV, isn't it? It's okay. We can lose a couple of these minecarts. It will be fine. Actually, we should just build a different track because it's impossible to get them up here multiple at a time. I should just bring them back. We can't craft the furnace minecart. Just impossible to craft it. This will work. Trust me. This will work. Ow. You will need it for vacuum tubes, aka ULV circuits that are used to make your first LV circuits. What we need to do is get to LV so we can make the mechanical arm. That's all I need to do. Oh yeah, I needed to bring a wrench. That's like the one thing I forgot to do. We'll deal with that in a second. Which I should have brought with me was a wrench. I should have brought a wrench with me. That's what I need. So let me go get a wrench real quick. Because with a wrench, I'm going to be able to do some deconstruction. I'm going to deconstruct the entirety of the thing. What do I need? I need a wrench. Wrench. Here we go. With this, I can deconstruct the old coke oven, and then I can bring that with me. Except, I want to get some of the stuff out of it, too. So, let's go ahead and get it. Let's just make a barrel real quick. Oh, what the heck? Hold on, that's not right. I just put the thing in full screen or something. Why is it... That's not what it's... What? Hold on. Something just happened that's not supposed to happen. Video settings. It's not supposed to be in full screen. Like, what did I just hit? And, also... Okay. Why isn't it full screen now? What? This is wrong. I don't know which button it was. But one of the buttons. Maybe it's a F11. Oh, that was it. Okay, there we go. I fixed it. I figured it out. There's a weird button that if you hit it on accident, it's going to put your game into full screen. That's crazy to me. I've never had that before. We're going to need a sol file on this. And now we're going to make bronze barrel. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to do this. Okay, that's going to be really easy. Just need to make 2 of those and 2 of those, and then take them, put a hammer in the middle of them to make the barrel. And then from there, 1, 2, 3, 4, slap that on top, and then I can make this. Boom. Bronze drum. So I guess if it can't rain, you can't get lightning bolts in this biome. That's crazy. Because I saw all the lightning bolts were out in that biome over there. Where it is actually raining, and you can see that from a distance. It's raining over there. It's raining in this biome, but not in this biome. So yes, you can lawn base in this biome, by the way. This is a lawn baseable biome, the Outback. And probably also the Savannah biome, but I'm not sure about that one, because I'm not close enough to see if it's raining there. Oh, nice. All of the creosote. Hopefully. Yeah, that should be everything. Let's move our machinery. We're going to get started by moving the base. Absolutely thrilling episode. It shouldn't take too long, honestly. Like, really, all I want to move right now is the machinery. So that way I can get started with the machinery at the new base. Where we're going to get raided by, like, bandits and stuff, probably. If that's still a thing. I don't think that is. I can't remember what is and is not still a thing, so... I'm going to need this. Oops. I'm also going to need that. And this. And also that. And, the drapes. Oh, and this. And that. And this and that. Some of everything, please. Alright, that's a lot of stuff we just loaded up on. What has 400 durability? Oh, that does. Bandits attack after getting LV assembly machinery. Okay, that's good to know. We just won't get that anytime soon. Well, technically it is kind of a bit away, so I mean... Do I need a wrench for these? Please don't tell me I need a wrench. Okay, good. I should be able to mine this whole thing. I hope. And all of the rest of this is useless, right? Except for that. And that. Let's go visit Herobrine. See how he's doing today. What's up, bro? Chillin'. Chillin'. Oh, I need this as well. And this. Oh, and also this. Nice. We have everything, I think. Let's see. I've got everything I need. Then let me see if I got everything I need in here. This. Ashes. I don't need ashes. I don't need structural blocks. Masonry brick slab. I'll take that. I'll take this as well and that. And also those. And then I can place... a lot of that can get condensed as well. Yep, we got a lot of stuff here. Take all the shale as well. That's pretty useful for building. We might do building with shale. Who knows? I know I don't know yet, because I have no idea what I'm going to do in the future. You see, that's the glorious thing, is that you can never know what you're going to do in the future. This should be, like, for the most part, like, all I need is, like, just gonna grab some stones and things that I think are kind of useful, and then just kind of leave the rest of this here because I don't need it anymore. Yep. All useless for now. I'm surprised we didn't need more of the minecarts, because that was, we only use... We could take everything back with us, technically. Like, it didn't have to involve a minecart trip. Like, I could have brought it all back. Like, I'm just stupid, but hey, at least I'm not stupid enough to use power rails and waste gold and stuff on those. And plus, can't even make them yet, probably. Like, I bet it requires something stupid to make them. Well, it would require redstone. Yeah, it does. It requires the magnetic stuff. But that's easy to make. You could still make that pretty early on. It's just, I'm not gonna. And I'm never gonna. So, it's not happening. Go! Hurry up. Hurry up. Go, go. What are you doing? Stop! Yeah, I guess we lost the minecart. We failed to account for that minecart. Oops. That's my bad. Okay, that's some nice speed right there. Honestly, we should build a roller coaster, but only with regular rails. Because you can technically ride in a minecart. And it works. Like without powered rails. Nice. We're back at the lawn base today. So let's get started with this episode. Because we haven't started yet. We're going to unload all of this rubbish. Start of the episode. And set up some machinery as well. Coke oven. We're going to get one of them set up. We're going to automate the coke ovens pretty soon, since we can definitely do that within the Steam age. Definitely it is doable. The thing we want to get is rubber, because that allows you to do the most basic level of automation using just gregtech. Since that is probably the way I'm going to do things, is just only using gregtech. I could use XNet, It is an option, but even though it's an option, I'm going to restrict myself to only using gregtech since it is more of a challenge and also more fun, in my opinion, to do it just with gregtech. So that's why I'm only going to use gregtech in this playthrough. Now, I need to set up a furnace, and the thing is that this base is kind of but let me see what I'm doing first. See what kind of chunk borders I'm working with. Yeah, so I plan that there's gonna be a wall here, pretty much. And then I could definitely do it here though. So I've always got this as an option. Although it looks like I planned for a wall to be there, and also a wall to be here. So I'm not really sure exactly what I was doing with this. I just know that I was doing something, which is stupid sounding. Honestly, we could widen this out and push it out this way and make a the new setup over here, or we could compartmentalize it in case we get invaded or something stupid happens. Do it 2 chunks long. I don't know how long that's gonna be though, because I know that I could build a ton of them, or I could build like 5 of them. And I'm not sure what's going to happen exactly as far as that's concerned. We'll figure it out, though. We'll figure it out. I think, because if we do it like this, we do have enough space, but I feel like I kind of want to keep it small for now. Well, we'd have enough space. We could build the whole factory in a 6 chunk, like I used to do. Do the 6 chunk method, but I'm not sure if I want to do that. I think it's kind of lawn-basey. And honestly, I don't really want to do like an actual lawn-based base. But we're not being productive. What we need to focus on is actually being productive and figure. But this is kind of productive. I'm trying to figure out where the stuff is going to go, because I'm not entirely sure yet where I'm putting everything. Because I think we'll probably end up with like, well, we're gonna phase these out eventually, but for now we'll probably end up with 2 PBFs. I think that's what I had, maybe 3 PBFs. I could do 3. That'd probably be what's gonna happen is 3 PBFs once we get to LV. 1 for each different recipe, so there's only 3 that you need at LV. It's like some steel, iron, and whatever the other one was. And then, so that would be 2, and then I would have 2 spaces here for a door or something, and then I could do this. But the thing is what I'm going to use this space for here probably is going to be storage. So I'm going to mark that, I guess. So at this space we'll have storage, a central storage area, and then here we'll have that, or machining area, because I did initially build the first setup of machines for LV next to the PBFs in the first playthrough. And that was pretty compact because you could just have that set up and it all flows out into the storage. But we could do the PBFs on this side of, or the actual LV and other stuff machinery on this side. So that would leave it like kind of like this, with kind of like a chunk. It'd be on the storage is gonna be on the chunk probably. That's a little bit of a problem though, because you want it in just one spot. So I would have to have it in just this area here. Figures that is probably a bad idea, but if you see how big of a space I have for storage here, I have probably as high as I want and then as wide as I want. Well, not really. I'm limited on width. Well, I have 3 blocks this direction, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks this direction I could use for like drawers or something, if that's what I want. I think I might use chests. We'll see what's going on in hold on, I gotta check what's going on in this. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put together let me think. So this is gonna be at least this is gonna be one storage area. Coke ovens, I'm gonna do a lot of coke ovens probably. Although if we do it like this, we just have 3 of them and then we can put a 2-block space between them and walk through that. That'd be okay as well. And then do storage here and then just build it vertically. We could do it vertically, I figure. So I'm gonna go ahead and set it up. I think kind of mark that out as well. Here's gonna be another storage area. So we'll have 3 coke ovens and that'll be enough to start off. Of course, the only problem with stacking it vertically is that if I stack it vertically, it's gonna limit how my hatches are gonna work when I set those up. So I'm not actually gonna be able to do that. We'll just have to go all the way to the end of the chunk and then have a 2-block gap at the end. Oh, what's going on in the Discord? Somebody sent me a message here now too. You can't lawn because there's serenes and that enables rain in deserts. Are you kidding me? Why is this not in the why did you put this in the Discord to tell me that? Okay. No lawn base. But still, I wasn't gonna do a lawn base. I was gonna put a roof on it. For real. I'm gonna put a roof on it. Yeah. Trust me. I was gonna put a roof on the base. Anyway, we're gonna set up the coke oven. That's gonna be my first thing I set up. We're gonna set up the primitive era machinery like somehow. Let me grab that. It should be in one of these. I should have the rest of the stuff for the machines. These and this. And that's all I need for the machines, so we'll just set up that real quick as well. We need to set up this, the stone kiln, the soaking pot, which can go here, and then the drying racks, which are going to go here. Except I'm going to build these vertically since it's more efficient. Unless it makes it harder to get stuff off them. What is this? That's some shenaniganery right there. Honestly, it doesn't look too bad, honestly. Like, that looks pretty nice. So what I'm gonna do is put together the mechanical hoppers for this, so I can put it all in one chest. All of the outputs go into one chest. Yes, that's pretty genius. You can use a chest as fuel. That's a lot of wood to throw away. I wonder if it would make, if it actually put the fuel in correctly, if I did it a little bit differently. To actually do that. Because last time I tried putting in the fuel on the top, that doesn't work. So I'm figuring that that probably has to be done through one of the sides. But thankfully I have a lot of materials to work with, so I could definitely figure that out. And then we'll do one of... Where's my slab thing? Almost like a slab. Here we go. Stone anvil. Just what I need. This will go right here. Like so. And then I should have this on here as well. Okay. And then, boom. 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 Right, boom. Okay. And then just set up this and this. And then it should do its job. Perfect. Once we need it to, at least. Well, I have an extra cog for whatever reason. Maybe one of these doesn't have a cog on it, but I think it's just that I have an extra cog. Unless it's this, but no. I have enough. Okay. So everything should work in this area. This for fuel. Obviously we have more to it than we probably should have set up there. Okay. So I'm not really sure where I'm putting the actual primitive furnace at, because it's like, it's one of those machines where like it's a multi-block, so it's gonna take up space, and but I can't connect it to these guys because I'm already building those. What's up? Welcome to the streams. I'm gonna set it up here, I think. Since it is kind of an early game machine, it makes sense to go before a coke oven, so. Unfortunately, that means I'm gonna have to realign all of the coke ovens. And probably break a wrench sooner than I wanted to, but that will be fine. That will be okay, I figure. So that should do the trick for where I'm gonna place this at. As far as this goes, now how am I gonna do the outputs and inputs for this? I guess I can do them all in the front, technically. Like there's nothing stopping me from doing that. Unless it just doesn't work. We'll find out. Trial and error is always the best way to find out these things. No, we've made the coke ovens. We made them last episode, or another episode before that, stream before that. So, and we also made the PBF last stream. I made that. I think I made extra coke ovens last stream. I don't know when exactly I made these, but I know I made them, so. There we go, coke oven. And then I just gotta set up the item export buses. I don't know why it would need more than these, but why it needs more than two. I mean, I guess kind of understand that, but maybe inputs the bottom and exports on the top would be a good idea. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. So I'm gonna put this primitive item import bus. Could put that on the bottom, actually. I think that should go on the bottom. I keep getting distracted because I got a lot of things going on outside of this, so I should be able to stream, but I'm not sure if anything's going to come up that's going to be absolutely stupid. However, I'm going to stream for as long as I can before that happens, so this is the issue. Okay, and then that should be everything. That should be all I needed to do. Yes, it was. Okay. Item export bus, item import bus. Perfect. Do I have more of those? So that way I don't have to use all of them. Oh, what now? Some more stupid stuff, I'm sure. Okay, no stupid stuff is going on, thankfully. So, let's go ahead and start making What do I want to make? Because now that we have everything set up, kind of, all I gotta do is get started on either automating these or working through the book. I want to work through the book, I guess. It's just, yeah, because once we work through the book, I can get to starting a revolution. We're almost there. We just need to get the primitive water pump. And this needs pig iron. So that's going to require magnetite. Let's go get some of that. And it shouldn't be difficult to get it. Let's go ahead and find where that's at. Because I know there is magnetite nearby as well. So all I got to do to get that is go get it. We'll have it. We'll be ready to go. Nice. Oh wait, did it reset the date? No, it's still the same date. That's nice. Just gonna hydrate off of some water. Oh, this gives you a mining boost. That's kind of interesting. Kind of useful. All right. I think I'm ready. Let's go. Haste means I'm gonna mine faster for 30 seconds. Oh my. I thought it was just a food item. I thought it was just a gregtech food option, but it turns out it's a little bit more than that. It's the gregtech food option. Boom, boom, boom. What? Wait, if you hit shift F3, it does that weird thing. Whoa, look at that. Wonder why it does that. All right. Why do I have aluminum foil? Where the heck did I get this from? Go find a bandit camp? Nah. That ruins the experience. It waters it down. Not yet. Not until we need to like actually do that. Because I know I need to just get magnetite. I already have the PBF and everything, so. I'm just going to eat all these chips even though it doesn't stack. Or does it? I know the magnetite is like right here in one of these caves. Yeah, I know. I know it's from the kettle chips. Which one of these caves did I find magnetite in? I think... Do I have my scanner? That's useful. Let's go. From eating recipe. Oh! That's interesting. Oh, hey, there is magnetite right there. So if I just dig straight down, I can get to it. Do I have enough torches? No. Do I have coal somewhere? I could get more torches. I can just mine them up. That's what I'll do. I'll just harvest a few of these. We'll go steal some from Herobrine. Yeah. He doesn't need torches anymore. It's his job to be scary. Should have the more torches here, right? No. Nice. There is more torches here, though. Whoa, I was running faster. Oh, that's a bit stupid of me. Did those rails there naturally generate? No, they didn't. I just brought them up from the mine shaft. Yeah, that was in last stream. We moved them up. And I was like, okay, let's go ahead and move all of our stuff. And then we moved all of our stuff today. So it was right, like right here, I think. Let me check again. Yeah. So if I just dig straight down, I'll hit it. Yeah, there's still mine shafts. The one I found is really extensive. And it's the thing with the mine shafts is that they're loaded with like the AE2 crystals and things. So I don't know if you can actually do anything with those, but oh hey, the magnetite is literally on this level. Wow. We tried many times eating those. So there's not supposed to be mine shafts, but there still is. Interesting. This is kind of a mixed bag of magnetite and other useless materials that I don't need right now. Cobaltite? I could use that later though. Perfect. I've used up my stone pickaxe and now I can mine everything. I'm just gonna collect all of this. Why not? Because I know I will need... Eventually I'll need cobaltite. I'll be like, let's go make some batteries. Then next thing you know, I'm gonna need cobaltite and I'll be like, oh, what? I need more magnetite, obviously. I will need cobaltite very soon. I don't know. It took me a while to actually get to the point where I can use it. Is that an L? That's probably... I think that's medium voltage, actually, where you can start using the other batteries. I don't know. I'm not an expert. I don't remember. This is sphalerite, though. That is... Oh, okay. This is a good deposit to have, because that's zinc. So that covers a lot of things, even before batteries. Oh, okay. I don't remember what you can use this for batteries. All I know is that you can use this for something. You do need it for... Cobaltite is needed for Kovar to make circuits. Okay. Oh dear. Has the low voltage gotten a lot harder? I wonder. Everything says it probably has, and I just... Since the last time I played. Yeah, cobalt oxide. I mean, I think you still need cobaltite for cobalt oxide, obviously. Because how else are you going to get cobalt? I need a torch here. Perfect. Now I can see. Alright, let's go ahead and just throw this limestone in the box. Forget about it. Which box does it go in? This one? This one? Materials. Technically, I got all this aluminum foil. I could definitely start doing something with that. Maybe. Start doing some stupid stuff with the aluminum foil. Bypass the progression. We'll save that. We'll save it. We'll hold on to it for later. Because I know it will come in handy soon. There we go. What do I need to do first? I need to make more coal coke probably. So let's get started on that. Get some coal coke going. And then we can make treated wood, obviously. And in addition to coal coke and treated wood, we're going to need to make, or put our magnetite in the furnace. So that way I can make iron. And then we have our first iron for the first time. So that needs to start going. And then we need to start doing... do I have coal coke? I do. Start doing this. Does it take two? Or does it... What does it... I forgot how this works. Coal coke. I think there's more to magnetite now that I've forgotten about. Pig iron, primitive blast furnace, high purity carbon, small piles of limestone, banded iron. So the recipe is stupid now, is what I'm understanding from this. It's gonna be painful. It's gonna be painful to do, I figure. Anthracite. That'd be an effective way of doing it. Just get anthracite. Although, I can do it as is. So it needs a limestone dust pile. We'll work it out. To get this without any of the other stuff, probably. There's gotta be a way to do it, I'm sure. So you would need to get the electric blast furnace probably to do that. Without using the limestone dust, I'm guessing. That's fair. It was always way too easy back in the day to just get started. Once you have the PBF, then you're just cooking with fire. And then limestone, obviously, you need to smelt that. So that needs to go in there. Then for this, I'll just put the coal up top as well. Oh wait, I need to get magnetite dust though. What? So how do I get this? Forge hammer. Well, what about magnetite ore? Can I just... Let me just figure that out real quick. I should be able to do it with magnetite ore. Magnetite. Do it with the ore. Oh, yeah. You need high purity carbon. Okay, so you still need the limestone. Which is fine. I can do that. I'll just make some coal real quick. I like how easy it is to get coal now. It's not difficult like it used to be. But then again, I don't know if that was the point or if that's because that is kind of a bad thing, honestly, that it's so easy. But it's, at the same time, it's kind of a good thing. Like, it could be both ways. Yep, we'll just... Wait, should I actually burn that in there? I don't think that's a smart idea. I mean, it might burn more. Let's go ahead and do that. Then use the bow drill. Boom. Zap it. You need high purity carbon. What? You don't need pure high purity carbon. What you need is either coal, carbon, coke, charcoal dust, or not, and limestone dust, magnetite dust, or banded iron, or dust. So banded iron is the way to go, I think. Right? Banded iron. I wonder how that's actually... Let me check. Banded iron. I know you can get this in redstone deposits, right? It still needs the dust. Or does it need the dust? If only it doesn't need the dust. I mean, I was just seeing because it sounded like it didn't need the dust, but then again, I just don't want to use the dust. That's what I don't want, is to have to make limestone dust every time I want to go to the other thing. Oh, my thing is gonna break soon. What? Limestone cobblestone. That's not what I need. What am I trying to do then? Hold on a second. I'm trying to figure out what I need to do to make limestone dust. I think I forgot how to make a limestone dust. Because that's what I need. Limestone dust. Limestone. Stone anvil. Oh, I'm stupid. I can just do it as is. We'll stop this thing from its evil plan to ruin all of my limestone. Put this in here instead. Boom. Alright, I thought I needed to do that. I'm just dumb. I'm sure there's a way to get limestone dust automatically, though. Hopefully. Isn't needed for hydrogen and CO reduction. For HV power recipes. Oh, okay. That's good to know. So that's what it's used for, is the reduction. Oh. Well, we just made a little bit extra coal at that. Then all I need to do is do this. There we go. Auto limestone dust can be primitive mud pump and centrifuge. Alright, well, I got this ready to go. And all I need to do is set up the other thing. We're definitely going to have to do that primitive whatever stuff. Yeah, I'll look at the mud when I get there, but not right now. Because I want to get... once we get to low voltage, we'll start looking into that. Since I'm going to... Once we get to low voltage anyway, I'm going to have this automated by that point. And then we'll be making our wrought iron primarily from that. Okay, now what do I need? I need the actual... Oh, this is my hotbar. Stop! No muffling. We want the maximum noise. And it doesn't make any noise. That's weird. Then again, I can't hear it. Maybe you all can. Well, that's good. We've got our magnetite going. Now we're making pig iron. So from that, we're going to take the next step after that, which is to get regular iron, or wrought iron and regular iron. That's going to be a bit of a work to do, but what is this? So what recipes are that? Oh, okay, that's used to make... It's got a failure rate of 1%. That's a good upgrade. Do/kill for free Robux. Haha. It's a real knee slap for that one. It's a real knee slap right there. We're almost to the point yesterday where I said if we hit that many concurrent viewers, then we're gonna drink this. Even though we already used it, and it isn't. It's not really that funny, but. And now to make these in the next tier, you need to like hammer them and stuff, right? Because I think that's what you need. Yeah, hammer them for wrought iron. Nice. Same guy. Lols. That's yeah. Well, I actually wasn't driving to the tank to help you. I was going to drive the tank over there to blow you up, but you got inside of it, so it's a little bit more ironic than that. Than just I almost got you killed inside of the tank. Okay. What next do I need to do? So to make that into iron, you just put that in the... That's to make steel. To make this to iron, right? That process. That will make slag. Okay. And it takes 8 pieces for that. So let's do some of that real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then just a piece of coal coke should do. Right? Wrong. You can't use coal coke in the furnace, right? Maybe. I don't know. What is the recipe again? Because I know it's... This, furnace, that. And that can be 8 coal coke if I wanted it to be. I mean... It's the difference between getting wood oil out of the coal and not getting wood oil. That's the question here. I'm just gonna go with not getting the oil out of the coal. Boom. Smelt it up. Should be good to go pretty soon. And now we should have this stuff done. Hopefully. Oh, it's in the other side, isn't it? Yeah. Well, I need 8 of these and then like 16 of those, so we're about to have the rest of this done. Pig iron ingot. Check it out. We are in the Iron Age. And to take it one final step, we're going to go ahead and do this. Well, obviously we're making super huge progression today. So like, we're not going to stop it until we pass this. And even then, we're going to not stop until I complete this. What I need to complete, which is going to be, what is this? Trip hammer needs a cog and a hammer to work. You can put 4 of them around to reach maximum efficiency. You can insert items into the anvil using the hoppers or pipes. The products will be dropped in the world unless a chest or another type of storage is placed next to the trip hammer, opposite side where you can insert the cog. Okay, so you can use that for some stuff. We'll have to make that. We'll have to experiment with that. I don't know what it's used for, but obviously you should make that. We need to get lead and zinc, because these are important things to have. Lead and zinc, so that we can get the multi-tank, because we're going to need that as well. But for now, that's going to be a bit away, so we're just going to focus on getting wood. That's the first step to what I want to do right now. This will give me speed, right? No haste too. Oh, and it's made with steel packaging. Interesting. So I should be able to mine this tree faster then. Oh yeah, that was really fast. That was a little too fast, honestly, but hey, it's fine. So I should be able to mine this tree then pretty fast as well. Oh yeah, that was fast enough. If only there was bigger trees for us to kill. Okay, that was pretty fast. What's down in this hole? Is there magnetite in there? Because I could use magnetite. Oh, there's galena. So that's what you need for lead. You need galena for lead. So I should be able to do it with that. That will get us to the actual tank as well. The wooden tank. So we'll need water from miles away. It's going to be a bit of a piping project. What's up? We got a bit of a piping project coming up soon. Let's plant down our apricots then, since these are pretty good trees to grow. Start farming trees here. Oh wow. Isn't silver in galena too? Yes. Something is. It's either gold or silver. I'm not gonna check right now, so I'm just gonna answer yes because one of those two is true. Silver or gold. Something. One or the other. Or sulfur, because I know it is lead sulfide, I believe, or anglicite is, yeah, sulfur. Anglicite, or whatever the heck it's called, is lead sulfate, but galena is lead sulfide. And then what's the other one? I think there's another lead ore. I don't remember. There's probably a lot of options as far as lead ore goes. This one already grew. What version? What Minecraft version is Supersymmetry? 1.12. Okay, all I need to do is plant this. Nice. Oh, wow. This is I didn't expect today to be a tree farming episode, but I think it might end up being a tree farming episode. Everything's indicating that we're going to end up planting so many trees that Team Trees is going to be defeated by me. I'll have planted more trees than they have planted. If they're even still a thing. I don't think they are. Maybe. Who knows? Somebody knows. Put my dirt in there. Sand. Sphalerite. Put that in here. Machinery items. I have more apricots and more of the other tree. I like these trees because they're easy to plant. Just gonna start off with some tree farming today. Basic tree farming. Reason we're doing the tree farming. There's a good reason for it. I'm not just doing it to waste time, but oh yeah. But I'm not just doing it to waste time. I kind of need to make the I need a lot of wood for the piping, I guess. Where's the barrel? Because I know I have the barrel here. We might as well make like half of what we need of the stuff we need while we're here, because we can probably do that right now. The only thing holding us back from making it would be like the amount of coal I've processed not being enough coal. Anyway, that's probably more than enough wood to get started. Obviously, I'm gonna need a lot more for the pipeline to the water, since this is not a good biome to get water from. It's going to be kind of a nightmare to get water from over there when we're in the middle of the desert. But I like a good problem to solve like that. That should be amazing. The only other thing I'm a little worried about is that we're gonna need... Oh, I need more fuel, or yeah, coal coke for that. We're gonna need to make torches, which is kind of a... I'm just gonna use the resin. Might be stupid. I might need this resin in like 5 seconds, but I'm gonna use it right now. So if I need it in 5 seconds, then we're just doomed. We're just doomed. But I want to go work on the trees, since that's a good project to work on while we're busy doing all this other stuff. Trees, and then we can get the creosote out of the wood. We can make charcoal. Prospected new veins. Nice. Oh, I might actually run out of my axe. My axe might break, which would be a shame. Oh yeah, we need to get galena as well, or galena, or however that you call it. Plant down another one of these. Beautiful. Actually, put it right there. Plant it right there. Yeah. There. Then do it like this. One of these in the corner. Chop down this thing. It's in the way. This. So I can get some rubber trees in here as well. Main reason is because those trees give you food. So you might as well grow them year round. I mean, technically, I don't even think there's seasons in these biomes. Although, technically, from what it sounds like, there might be. Oh, okay. Supersymmetry. That's the only one I'm not sure I remember. Obviously, I'm not going to use this thing right away, but... Lead carbonate. Yeah. Interesting. So the lead should be in this hole here. Let's go ahead and jump in this hole and see if it's got lead in it. And if it doesn't, let's complain about it. Write a formal complaint that this hole didn't have lead in it. Tiny pile of coal. That might be pretty useful to have later when I need coal. But not right now, because I don't. Should we start on the well, though? I think we should start on the well. While I'm doing all of this other stuff, I'm going to just get started on the well, since it's going to be pretty quick to do. We're getting, like, we're closing in on it, on the well. Just going to shove all the stuff I don't really need that's in my inventory in there for now. And then we'll figure it out from here. Alright, so sort inventory. We're gonna look at the actual pump, the primitive water pump. This one goes with you to the end of the game pretty much, because, I don't know. Is there a large fluid pump? I mean, obviously you got electric pumps, but you don't need them when you got this thing, so realistically I'm not gonna use that. And I need iron screws for it. I thought it was wrought iron, but no, you just need iron screws. And that's gonna be the hammer, the saw, the wire cutters, probably not the wire cutters, but because they don't really shine until the end of the game. And then the rest is going to just come down to if I can make enough of this or not. So we'll find out. 32 of these and 42 of these should go together and make some beautiful combination in the oven. Wonderful. Wonderful. Yes. Okay. And while all of that's happening, I'm going to go ahead and get started on the pump and everything. We need a large fluid pipe. So I'm going to pull those out of there. Let's just make some of this apricot wood into whatever the heck I need to make it into. So that. And then I'm going to need to make a wooden mallet to make the pipes. Believe it or not, this is very important. A saw goes with the wooden mallet, right? Yes, to make a large wood pipe. Then, to make the inside of this thing, it looks like it needed rings. It does need 2 rings. Those are easy to make, by the way. So you just need to take a file and do this, and then slap them with a hammer from the other direction. Like, oh, you're still in the same direction, okay. And then we need to make 2 screws, or 1 screw. So that's actually not that hard either. Do this, saw that, do this, and you have a screw, and then you can put it all together. You need a screwdriver for that. Oh, and cobblestone slabs. And I thought this would be harder than it was, but no. This is easy. Easy work. Where's the cobblestone I have, though? I should have cobblestone somewhere. I don't have cobblestone? They quit? It's in here. Shale cobblestone. We'll work with this. We can work with it. Put it in here, and then make it into slabs. Oh, what? You can't make this into slabs? Yeah, put it like that. Perfect. Do that. Make that. Then we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to make 2 screws. So take your file, go like this, 1, 2. Hit it with a 1, 2. Hit it with this. And then hit it with one of these. 1, 2. Boom, 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 boom. And this. 2 more screws added on. So that will allow us to make 2 of those. Oh, that's wonderful. Because I need a bunch of them for this. How many does the book say? Because I know it says a lot. It says you need, like, what, 10 of them? So, yeah. I have just enough for a couple more sets. So, we'll do that. Then hit it with the saw again, which is hopefully not broken. Hit it with this again. And then we'll just do that again. Except do it for the whole recipe, right? Get started making those recipe. 8. I need a couple more pieces of iron, obviously. More than a couple. But this should do the trick. This should do the trick. And press U on it. I'm good. I've got everything I need to make it. 1, 2. Saw. File. Craft. That's almost it. And then I just need this. And then I need to do those. But that's easy as well. Again, it's just going to be a saw on that side. A file, or no, the hammer on that side. And then we're going to do it again like this. So surround that in apricot wood to get that. Boom. And from there I got to make a rotor. So that's going to cost a screw. And That's going to cost a screw. And yeah, that should be everything. We need 2 rings as well. So I'll make the 2 rings first because those are going to be the easiest. Then I'll make 2 rods as well. 2 rods, 2 rings. 1, 2. Then we need to make screws. So that's a saw. Boom, boom, saw. Hit it with this. Screws. Then we can make 4 plates. And these are going to be used a lot, I figure. So I might as well put the recipes for these like in my thing. So I can remember how to do that. Especially since in the future we're going to be making more of these probably. So even though it's iron and it's not useful for a lot of things, it's still good to know how to make it. So I can do it with other materials. Obviously, I can do it with other materials. Some things will require different methods to produce, but no. I mean, we're going to make different types of rotors, which is more what I'm worried with. Although I might make more of these pumps. So, I mean, there's that. Depending on how much water I need. Because eventually I could need a lot of water. Instead of using the drill, the electric pump, I just use the regular pumps. Just the primitive water pumps. So it's usually, I end up with like 3 of these usually. That depends on if I'm running hydroelectric power. Because I might end up, or what's it called? Thermo. Not, it's the one under the ground. Geothermal. If I run that, then I'm going to need a lot more water pumps. What do I need to make? No, I need to make the, that. And then I should have everything. Except for, I need to make a bunch of these. So I can make the wooden thingies. Okay, that should be enough. And then this is called support. No. Frame. Oh, with LV hatches. That's crazy. I didn't know that. What am I even looking for again? I forgot what these are called. I got a bunch of them though. Made of metal. Frame. Is this a wooden thing? Yes, wood. Make it. I need 10 of them, I think. Treated wood stick. Just wrap it in those. They'll make 8. Oh, I have enough for another one. 2 more. 10. Boom. Shift F3 and G. I mean F3 and G. Perfect. Just head in a straight line until I can get to water. And then we'll figure out how many pipes I need. Because I'm stupid and decided to build in a bad biome for this. Turn this direction. I could probably just put it like... This is still in the savanna biome. This is in the outback. 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 River. So this is the river biome. Is this in the river biome? Yes, this entire chunk is a river biome. Oh, and this one's also a river biome. Oh, that's outback. This is river. River? Right here. This is the river. And it ends right there. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah. So I'm just going to be safe and put it on this chunk here. Because I am not sure that that's like a good river. Oh. Okay, so if the controller... Where's the controller? This thing. So that would be... If I place that here, that's in the river. So then all I have to do then is just set up this thing like I normally would. Primitive output hatch there in the middle. Tied for best biomes to pump. Good. I don't remember if this was supposed to be regular wood or not, but it's fine because I got that. It is not actually outputting or something. Should say in here though. Structure incomplete. I think I may have used the wrong material. Let me see. Treated wood. Well, it is supposed to be that. But why is this a problem? Because this should be the way it's done. Unless they changed it. Multi-block pattern. Oh, I have it backwards. That makes sense. I thought it used to be made like this. I could have sworn it was. That was my bad. Oops. Reverse diagonally for controller. I mean, it is in a river. It's gonna work. River. Okay, this is in a river, and that's in a river, so it should work. Why does it need to be placed like that? Should put it like this. Okay. Now we'll see what biome it's in. Structure incomplete. What? Frames are wrong. What? Wait a second. That might make sense. That might make sense. Just gotta chop these up. They need to surround the output hatch. Oh, I think I understand. Flip this around and then this around. No, like that, like this. Okay, then do this. Not with that, obviously. I suck at building with these. Yeah, you can see under the water with those pretty easy though. Okay, that should work. It's in a, what biome is this in? 1,000 liters per second. We got it. 1,000 liters per second. So this is good. Alright, now the thing with this is getting the water out. It's going to be a bit of a problem, but I'm prepared for this. I expected this. I expected this 100% to be a bit of an issue, kind of. But don't worry. Don't worry. We're prepared for this. Well, our base is a mile away from that. Unless there's a way to use a minecart to get the water. I'm not really sure other than just building a massive pipeline, which is going to be an absolute nightmare. I mean, if we build it with these pipes, of course, it's going to be like the largest size available. But it should be better than doing it with like steel pipes. We don't need to do that yet. Of course. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be an issue. Going to be an issue. And we do have the chunk loader mod. Yeah, we do. Okay. That's good. That's good. I can do that really easy. We'll have to chunk load the whole pipeline. A long distance pipeline. Well, those have to be like... How long do they have to be? I don't remember how long they have to be to work exactly, but they have to be like a certain distance. I'm not sure though. Long distance fluid. Oh, okay. 80 blocks. So that's good though. That's good. What do these cost anyway? Oh, okay. I'm not sure. Can you? Let me check. Let me see, because I think the info for this should be in the book. Keep in mind that fortunately does not require external water. Okay. Okay. Maybe. be honest, you are better off making the pump closer or just making, they aren't. Okay. Right click the controller. We'll see. That's not the controller, this one is. It's producing 1,000 liters a second. Oh wait, this one. Shift. No. Oh wait, this one. Okay, info. Is that the pre-Steam era multi-block? It is still... Like, we're gonna get we're gonna get 100 liters per second. No, I'm not moving the base. We'll be able to do it with just these. Trust me, this is gonna be insane, but it's going to work. It might be the worst way to play, but I will make it work. No, I might just move the base, honestly. I might just move the base, but I don't really want to, so. Right, that's gonna put it in the right. Oh, what? They have it. It's got arrows on it now, so it tells you which way it's going. Right, that should do the trick, correct? Okay. We're making progress. It's been a while since I used one of these gregtech pipes. Well, if I put the pipes through the frames, it actually will not work. Like, I've tried that before, it doesn't work. Or it used to not. So, I'm not sure if it does now, but I'm not gonna find out. Okay. So this will go into our new base. We're just gonna move our base from there to here. Probably. At some point. That's really annoying that I have to move all of this again. I just moved it all. Well, that's kind of sad. If you place more pipes, you can hold V to make. Oh, okay. Hold the V while shift right clicking to make. Okay. I'll try that out in a bit. Do I have more creosote in this? I can get more creosote in this, just enough to get started. I'm glad we didn't do any stupidly big projects here, so that way I can move all this stuff in a bit. Because I'm gonna need to move it all. I'm going to need to do the recipe with these. And make these into these. Yep. Then do more orange wood. 64. Crank them out. Boom. Then I have how much more? 5,000. I can do a lot more of these. I can just keep doing them. Perfect. And then I'll just do these for now. So not a lot, but still quite a decent amount. Oh, what? That's weird. Because now I have to do some weird balancing stuff here. Boom. And then just shove that in there. 16 more of those. So I can build my base a bit farther from the water, obviously. I don't have to build it right on the water, but... Always build your base near water. #1 rule of Supersymmetry and gregtech. Rule #1. Place your base near water. So you don't end up like a stupid fool. Chop. 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 Oh, this is going to be a bit of an issue. Okay, and then place this here. I'm gonna try out that Shift V thing to see if I can do it. See if that works. And then, actually, we're gonna set up solar boilers in this chunk probably, and then from there, power generation. That's gonna happen. So solar boilers, we'll have it all go into a turbine of some kind. Then, well, not actually a turbine yet, just steam production. Is there anything I need to know about steam production? Can I like blow up machines now and stuff with that? Because that would be very unforgiving if that's the case. Of course, we're also going to use this water for other stuff than that, but should be fine to have this set up. We're going to set up multiple steam thingies eventually, once I can afford that. So I'm going to just have it future-proofed with a couple of these pipes. And I'll do Shift V. Wait, what? I have hold V while pressing right shift. You can blow up boilers if they run out of water. Okay, well that's the only thing that... Make sure steam production never runs out of water. Also important. So this will be where I put the first one at, so it's at the end. And then we'll have, obviously, with this, it's going to have to be, that's going to make things stupid. I just did it wrong. If I do it vertically, it's going to have to, instead I'm just going to have it like, so the pipe ends up here, the steam pipe. Well, I'm just going to move it. And then it will put all of the steam into the actually... I gotta think about this. Hold V while holding shift and then right click. Doesn't do anything. So I guess this would be the way to do it, and then have the rest be bronze pipes. So then this can just be a water pipe for the base. Yeah, that kind of makes a little bit more sense. And then we'll have another water pipe that runs off of here eventually once I get more. So I can just have this be a chunk dedicated to solar power, since that's what I'm going to probably use for the base. And then the rest of this, I'm just going to have to clear it eventually. I'll try it out once I do like some big piping. I don't know. I usually just do it manually. It doesn't bother me. It's gonna bother everybody else. Oh, it's gonna not be good. Probably. I need to get this. I'm gonna move everything. Try to move it all at once, as fast as possible. This. I always use one solid boilers in Sussy because one stack of cold coke can easily last me all of steam age until HX. I don't want to bother mining coal out of the ground, honestly. I just want sustainable energy that I can keep for a long term. Plus, doing solar power. I tried it before. I mean, it works, but it's not going to be the best thing in the world unless I build it super big. So it's going to be a challenge in and of itself. Or use the high pressure ones, I think, should help with that. I'm going to make some, gonna make a mining hammer real quick. Oh, heat exchanger? Yeah, I've done the heat exchanger. Heat exchanger does pretty good. I did it with geothermal. I'm not going to do it unless I actually do geothermal, but I don't know. Is there a way to do geothermal on the surface efficiently, or does it involve the Long distance pipes. I haven't used them much, so I don't really know much about that as far as how that would work. There goes my axe. Then we'll just set up this, and we'll look at what we need to do for the next part. Yeah, but how do we get it to the surface? Only way to automate lava in the overworld is volcanic islands. Oh, really? That'd be cool to do. Are they common? Probably not. Actually, I don't think they are with at least vanilla. What's it called? Biomes of plenty. Regular biomes of plenty. And you can have a pipe that via interdimensional portal. Well, that's kind of difficult to set up because you need a lot of pipes to do it and have it at a high pressure, or have it at fast enough speed to keep up with energy production in the later stages of the game. With the new nuclear power system, I might actually get to that, if that's a thing. If it's actually power, like I don't know if it is power generation. I just know there's a nuclear system. You can do long distance pipes. Do long distance pipes finally work? By the way, I remember crafting them to. Just gonna watch as whatever happens happens, probably. Okay, we're gonna try to not set up the crafting area over that, because that's where a lot of the machinery is gonna go. We're gonna put the crafting area over here, far away from the machines. So here, then I'm gonna place down these. Why not do some of these while I'm at it? And then, what happens if I throw cacti on there? I wonder. It does absolutely nothing. 195% speed. Whoa, they can plant it on grass? Wow, that really dries it out. No wonder it worked so well. Pentlandite. Oh, if this is the wall, then the wall goes around on the inside. Oh yeah, that's fine. Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna place my wrench on this. Oh wait, what? Place my wrench on there. Speed 195%. Go place this book on there. Now I'm just goofing around. I'm not actually being serious anymore. Do I need an axe for that, or can I just mine it by hand? I bet I can. Oh yeah, I can. Nice. Nice. Tool storage. Maybe there's a special way you gotta do them. Oh, so this will go here. This will go here. Then finally we'll have this anvil here. Here. Put on all of the cogs. I only have two of the cogs. Where's the other ones? I mined them all, didn't I? I should have all the cogs. I should have all the cogs, but I just don't have them for some reason. I don't know what happened. Don't know what happened. Well, they're probably in here. Or here. Oh, okay, I missed one anyway. There's a cog up here. Oh, the other one. It literally just despawned right in front of my eyes. Oh, there's one. Like, I got back and it despawned right as I got here. Because it fell on top of the chest. Stupid cog. Set it to 3x3 mode. Perfect. I'm loving it. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, doing some good work here. Slag into there. Let's eat some apricots to survive. That way we don't die. We're 1 hour 30 minutes in. 48 views total. That's pretty good compared to yesterday. Yesterday is probably actually a lot farther than it was today. Now, because it's in the future now. Wonder what it's actually at, like, for yesterday. 57. Oh man, people must have loved yesterday. Yeah, 32 views, 57 views, 61. Dang, 51 for the first one. People are really enjoying those. Oh wow, 86 views on something. That's probably the stream. Dang. Dang. I made 0.003 cents on a video one time. And that was the most amazing thing ever. 0.003 cents. Not even a penny. But it was still money. Fractional penny. Let's just craft it out of variety wood pack. Minecraft's greatest mod, variety wood pack. Adds 36 flavors of wood, each with a unique taste. You can get orange wood, red wood. Also, apricot wood. Everybody's favorite wood. What am I doing right now? Just finishing up on... I need another slab. I'm missing a slab. That's really stupid. Primitive item, import bus. Put 2 of them on the bottom. 2 of them up. 2. It's fine. It's fine. It's just doing that thing. Could use a wrench on it, but I didn't bring a wrench with me. Import. Export. And I'll go grab the last of that. Grab my wrench and then chop down every single other coke oven and thing I am going to need so I can move it over into the base. Even though I like this biome superiorly. There's the stone slab. I can mine it with my hand. If it doesn't let me, we're just gonna boycott it. Joking. Ha ha. Just a few more blocks. Just one more block. Coal deposit. Cool deposit. I needed more water. Here we go. Good to go. Let's go ahead and set up the stuff we need to set up so we're ready to go and do all of the other things. what I need to do. Oh, okay. We need to chop all the dirt here with a shovel. Let's make an excavator real quick. It takes one. Oh. Dumb. I need the tools. We should make a gregtech crafting table next, since we're getting everything moved over. I could have been on the Bronze Age, but honestly, let's save it for next time, because that is a next time thing. I just need to move all my stuff right now. That's what I really need to do. Or move into the Steam Age. We can do that next time. Since I don't really need to do it all today. Like, honestly, just getting a nice little base would be pretty nice for me. Because you don't gotta do everything all at once. But we make, like, every episode, we're making a lot of progress so far. We're just kind of running through the progress. Maybe too fast, in my opinion. So I think I'm gonna kind of slow that down a little bit by putting a little time into the base. Put some effort into building. Since that is just as important as all the other stuff. So what's this tree? Orange tree? I do need an axe as well. Okay, I need a hammer, wherever that might be. Whichever one it might have been. Which is not in any of them. Can't even see where the file is. Yeah, there's no hammer or file. Apparently. Not sure where I put them then. Unless I put them in a minecart. That'd be a little odd though. They're not in those. Yeah, it's fine. We don't need it. Not right now, at least. We'll need them in a second, but... So next episode, we'll get into the Steam Age level stuff. And then from there, we'll work out into the actual low voltage. Start working at that. I think everybody probably wants to see me do more progression, but I think I need to not do more today because I've done a lot in the past couple of days. We've gone from almost nothing to like a lot of things in just a few streams. And each stream is like only like 2 hours or an hour and a half or something like that. And then we're just already making some huge strides into each task. Where would I, why, where's my hammer at? That's what I'm wondering. Did I break it? I could not have broke it. Why am I placing down 3 of those? That makes absolutely no sense. Oh, wonderful. 2 and 1. Could not have broken it. That just can't have happened. That'd be like the dumbest thing that could ever happen. I didn't break it. It shouldn't be broken. Where is that? I had to have put it somewhere or thrown it on the ground so it despawns. Because there's no boxes. And I'm missing the wrench as well. So I'm missing all of the tools I was using for something at some point. It's odd. I'm just gonna keep moving stuff until I find out where it went. Stop! The cacti need to stop. They're causing some serious issues. Unless I put it in one of these. But there's not... It's not in one of those, I don't think. So it's not there. I would have been using the wrench on this last. So, sometime between... Oh. Hey, it's on this. Wow. That's what I get for being absolutely stupid. And then placing it all on this where I was using it. It's fine though, it's fine. I just need to make a wrench, I think. Is the wrench on there? Yeah, the wrench is on there. No, I need to make... Well, I do need the wrench. What did I want to... I was going to make an excavator. We'll just leave our tools on that thing for now. Hammer time. No. Not that hammer time. We're gonna flip this around. Excavator time. Ha ha ha. This way I can get all the dirt. Oh, hey, we've completed gregtech tools by doing that. Hooray. The good news is I can just reduce that to 1. So it just does it horizontally. Which is just as effective, if not more effective, than our previous methods of digging this all out of the ground. We should be able to hook up the blast furnace in this corner, or maybe in the other corner, depending on how I do it. It doesn't really matter. And then I can make an axe out of wrought iron, too. Then I can get the trees to make more chests so I can move. Which is what I want. To move all my stuff. Hooray. 2 of those, 1 of these, bang bang. Nice. Put those on there, put that there. Do it like this and chop some trees down. All I have to do is go up to a tree and cut it down. And it should all be good. Chop down every single tree in a 5-mile radius. The Grand Chopticator. The chopped. Choppa. Yeah, these trees didn't really last long, did they? I think Team Trees is upset now that I did this. I might have to replant all of them. That's fine, though. I didn't need them to last long. I just needed them to grow so I could chop them all down. I planted 10,000 trees in Minecraft. Good for you. Absolutely nothing in the real world. So useless. For every tree, we plant 1 tree in the real world. Let's go ahead and put together the chests. Here. 60 divided by 8 gives you 7. Because it's not a whole number. Boom! Hey, and the good thing is that you can double up on the chests. If you have the correct type of chests, you can double up on them. That's beautiful. For every tree you plant, I will chop down 2. Literally what I just did, I chopped down every tree. So wood's gonna go in this chest for now. Then I'm gonna put metals in this chest. I'm gonna put my tools in this chest so I don't lose them ever again. Because putting them over on this table was like so dumb, I ran past them 30 times. And then I'm going to put metals here again. So that's going to be all that. I'm going to put automation and machinery in this. Then here I'm going to put stone. And then in another chest we'll have dirt. So I'll have to make another chest real quick. Or start moving the other items into chests as well. Also collect all of this. And then replant all of our saplings. So it's a bit of work, but we did just make like a lot of fruit out of that. Like an unbelievable amount. I don't know yet. I think it's just the gregtech food option thing, so I don't think forestry's in it. Even actually, there might be. Stop. Stop. That didn't do any damage to him. What? This guy's on some steroids or something. Somebody drug test him so he can get illegalized. Banned. Deleted. Banned from the sport. He can no longer be a zombie. He took steroids. Professional zombie. Boom. Just gonna plant all these down. Oh, there should be a quest for it? Okay, maybe I'll find that out later. I'll do it later, probably. It's the, I know what you're talking about, I think. I think it's the Greg, you might be talking about something else, but I think you're talking about the one workbench that has all the tool slots in it. Or it could be a different one, forestry. This is not from forestry though, so it has to be from gregtech, I'm guessing, or some kind of gregtech add-on. Nice. Everything's planted. It will all grow. Unless winter hits. I just haven't made it yet, honestly. I could make it, I just haven't yet. I might make it this episode, depending on what I do. Really, I'm just figuring out where I'm going to put all my storage for the time being. So, storage and then moving. Because we have to move everything again. It's just the wonderful part of life. Is moving all of your items and then realizing that you have to move again the same day that you arrive. So we'll get started on this. I don't really need like a fancy crafting table. I've used it before, I just don't really need a fancy crafting table. I'm not an organized person. If it wasn't obvious, I would kind of just let things fall apart gradually. So if it starts out organized, it's going to fall apart in like probably 2 episodes as far as storage goes. But I'll try to make it last. I'm not going to be disorganized for the point of being disorganized. Obviously, I can definitely try to make this last. There's a wonderful thing we'll get in the LV called, what are they called? They're called like shelves or something, and then you can store like 1 billion items on. Yeah, we'll get them eventually. Not right now, though. I just need a place to store everything. And this is also metals. We'll put organics in this bin, I guess. Organic can go into here. Since wood is organic, so put all the organics together. Specifically a dirt chest. I mean, yeah, I know, but like, I just haven't made it. Like, I might make it, but I don't really need it. So I might not make it. It depends on how much I go. Like, eventually, yes, definitely before LV I need that. But I don't need it right now. I just need to get all my stuff set up. And then once we start getting into the... Once I get the... where... no. Oh, yeah, rack. Storage. Once I get a storage rack, I think... No. It's not these. Oh, it's these, yeah. Storage rack chest and a storage rack crate. I like these, though. I like them a lot. So, I wonder how to make them. Oh, yeah, it's any chest. I can make those right now. We're going to make them today. We're going to make them right, not now, but right now. Like this very second. And then I'm going to start putting everything inside of them. Are you ready? That's a good suggestion. Well, I don't think anybody suggested it, but I'm going to do it. So if you're not ready, it doesn't matter. I'm making it anyway. Let's go ahead and run over there and set this up. Stop. It's a good thing we can make these so early on. We wouldn't be able to make these unless we had... Where do we even get these from? I think we got these from the mine, maybe? It definitely couldn't have been the mine. It'd be way too convenient. Oh, no. It's a chest? Well, how do I make it into a crate? Oh, there we go. Beautiful. This is too good to exist. Now the question is... Oh, no. No. Yeah, but these are the future, dude. These are not a poor man's ME system. They're better than that. You can't diss on the beautiful storage of a storage rack. The capacity. The absolute beauty of the system. It's so powerful and effective. And I think you can stack these too. So we're going to stack them like 8 blocks tall. I think. This is going to be the moment of all time. Look how much capacity. We're going to make a specific chest for rubbish. Okay? Specifically rubbish. Okay, yeah, that's what I figured. There's no need for like an ME system when I can just build this like 25 stories tall. And then additionally, what I'll do is I'll have the thing between them. The special bench. The bench we were talking about earlier. So it's going to be a really magical moment. Make a crate for this one. Since it's going to be absolutely just dirt and useless. It's going to be dirt and useless. Nice. Wait, that's actually not very useful. Because to be honest, this is going to be like my rubbish bin. Indeed. Indeed, that is the plan. To use everything with the thing. So anything that just isn't very useful, I'm gonna throw in there. Cobblestone slabs. Do I craft with that constantly? No. So I'm just gonna put it into here. And then check around and see if I got everything. I'd forgotten these existed until like 5 seconds ago. And then it's going to be time to make the gregtech crafting bench. It's going to be magical. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be amazing. This is gonna be, that's where I put machines in here. Like finished product can go into this bin. Yep, finished product goes into there, and then also we can put wood, since it's actually kind of pretty useful to have wood and stuff in there. Stone cogs. Food isn't exactly as valuable as dirt, so we're not gonna put that in there. We might need this in here. We might put this in there as well. And that. Okay, yeah, that is kind of useful. But everything else that's not as useful is going to go in this bin. And then we just need to make the crafting station. So we got to figure out how to do that. But that should be pretty easy, honestly. It should be as simple as crafting station and just a couple pieces of wood. We'll find out if that's the case. And it will probably... It's probably not the... Oh, it is the case. It is just literally 2 chests, wood, and more wood. And a saw. Saw. This should be easy. Sawzall. Sounds like a Pokemon. Let's go ahead and do it, though. Get the saw from our base that we have to move for the 3rd time. Okay, I'm the gregtech player of all time. Let's go. Let's do this. Oops, I shouldn't have done that. My bad. Was still. Oh, my bad. I just deleted all the creosote from it. That was an accident. That was an oopsie. I'm just gonna chop it all down now. And then we can move it all. And set it all up. Celebrate. And then set it all up and do it all over again. It shouldn't be too difficult. So we should be good to go. Maybe they did. I don't remember. I don't think they did though, because I don't think they've had forestry as on this mod pack. So because they've only really had gregtech food option, from what I understand. I don't even remember when they added that, so I haven't been around for that long. But to be honest, I did play this back when they were like still working on extreme voltage. That's when I almost finished the game. We'll move that in a bit. Actually, I can move it now. Let's go ahead and just move it now so I can get it out of the way. Just gonna place down one of these. Then we can head out and figure things out. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Build the thing again. Okay, so now we've freed up some space to actually set up PBF and things. Obviously, if I set up the PBF, I'm probably going to put it... Let's put all of the bigger multi-blocks on this side. That might seem stupid, but this could be my LV area later on. I'm just going to have a wall of coke ovens against this. No. We're obviously going to have a central network of piping that's going to take things around and figure out where they need to go using the gregtech pipes, because I'm going to not use, again, that's It's going to be just a limitation I'm setting is not to use XNet since I don't want to use it. But they have reworked all the ages again. For example, RubyLith is now HV instead of LV, which was brutal for all of the multi-blocks. Yeah. When I did it last time, I didn't even do the RubyLith correctly because they added that right as I was, and it wasn't fully implemented right as I was getting past it. Like, it kind of, well, actually, I'd already gotten past it even, so I just kind of was like, yeah, I'm just gonna not do that. I'm just gonna, because I would have to go back and cover RubyLith, and I was like, people were like, are you gonna do RubyLith? And I was like, no. I think it was MV to start with. I think, unless they moved it down to LV. But I don't think they would do that. Like it was really hard. And I didn't even do it, and I knew it was hard. I was like, I'm just not gonna bother with that. Just did not do it at all. So I mean, I could have done it, but like it would have been like I would have to gone back and done it, and I didn't want to go backwards when I was already working on like the polytetrafluoroethylene, I think at the time, or was it silicon wafers? I was working on one of the two. Well, I know you need RubyLith for silicon wafers. I just did not know what I was doing from there. Oh, you needed it to get to MV? Oh, I don't know, because I thought you needed it for the silicon wafer chips or whatever the heck they are, and I don't remember what those were, and I thought I needed those for MV to get to HV. Because I could have sworn it was, I thought it was HV circuits, though. Wait, it might have been MV circuits. I think you might be right. You might be right. I don't know. Probably are right, and I'm just being stupid. Okay. Oh, yeah, because it did have some weird problems with the recipe, too. Like, at first it was, like, really weird. Needed some, kind of... whatever it was. Because it had, like, a weird gate that you couldn't really get without it, and then you needed to get it for that. And then it was, like... that was an interesting period. I'm not sure how to explain that, but... I remember RubyLith, and I absolutely hated RubyLith. I didn't do it, so I'm not like not as good as some people may think at this sometimes. But hey, that was like, to be honest, it's like it was really like, was it really like 2 years ago? Has it been that long since they added that? Because I didn't think it's been that long since I played Sussy or Supersymmetry. Because it like because I thought like I did play it over then. I think it might have been 2023 going into 2024 they added that. But I don't remember exactly when that would have been. Problem solving right here. I'm putting all of these in the ground. And then we can just build some scaffolding or something cool later for this. So I can get into it. And then... obviously, we're going to remove that layer of dirt above it, so that way I can put in all of the machinery pieces I need to do for this. And then this can provide the coal coke that these guys are going to need to run when I have the thing correctly. So then all I need to do is get some stairs down here, and I'm like good to go for this section of the base. We'll figure that out in a second. I'm gonna put the stairs on the other side of the PBF. Ooh, crap. Almost mined the machine there. I remember when I've done that before. And whenever I did that, that was stupid. Lignite deposit. Awesome, I love lignite. Lignite love, lignite life. Gonna just dig a way out of here for now. Alright, so that's the coke ovens. That's where they're gonna go. And then all I need to do now is set up the last phase of everything I need. Gonna dump all the dirt in here. Tiny piles of ashes, I don't need those right now. I could probably put this in here, it might be useful. Magnetite is gonna go in this bin here. Limestone is useful, I'll put it in there. I'm not gonna use those. Not sure what that is, so I'm gonna throw that into here. Boom, 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 boom. Chop down some more boxes. And then we're gonna be done for today. We got the water pump, which is good. We got wrought iron, which is good. The next episode, we can get the steel and get started into the next phase of the game. So that's when I'm gonna say the end of our episode is gonna be. But first, I do have to accomplish a couple more things before I can do that. I've gotta make the actual thing. What is this? A little workbench? What? It's bigger. It's made with more materials. Treated with workbench. You got a lot of options for workbenches, honestly. Okay, here we go. We're gonna make this. You need a saw for that. Did I bring the saw with me? Yep, I did. So that means all I have to do is put in a piece of wood here. Oh, you can't make slabs out of that? That's fine. And then I just need a crafting table. So I need rubber wood planks because I can make a slab out of that. And then I can make the rest of it with this orange wood plank. So crafting table, obviously. That, and this. And let's see if it works with acacia chest, okay? It doesn't work. Oh, because I didn't put a slab there. It does work. Beautiful. And now we're gonna have our magical gregtech enchanting station. Which is stupid sounding. But that's kind of what it is, honestly. Like, this is a gregtech enchanting table. Allows you to use your tools. Because enchanting isn't real. Okay, one final thing to add to it is going to be more of these. Oh, right, I forgot how to use this thing too. It kind of works like this, right? 3 crafts on it, and they're all storage items. Hooray. So now, I have the final stage of our storage system. Boom, and then I'm gonna die. So this should work. Look at this. Available items from connected. Wait. It doesn't work with this one? Or does it? Look how much storage space I got. That's incredible, man. Storage from connected inventories. And it is checking both of them. No, it works with the racks. Like, okay, so let me demonstrate. If I take out this limestone, it will decrease the amount of storage. Actually, if I take out that, and I check it again, and go back down. Oh, I can't scroll down anymore. But if I put all of that back in, so like I put it back into this one, put back some more stuff. Look at this. Storage, and I can scroll down again. So it kind of does work. Like it expands. Boom. Now it looks like an enchanting table. July 11th, 2025 at 4:02:59 p.m. Sticks and stones. Nice. But we have to put this on top, so we don't have time to look at that. Now, it's not going to work with this one over here, because that one's just garbage anyway, so I didn't need it to. And we'll save this final one for garbage storage, so that way it's all even. And looks nice. Yeah, that's when I think I was playing at that point as well, when it wasn't actually obtainable. Maybe before that. Well, I was definitely playing before that, because they added it and it wasn't obtainable because you had to make it to actually make the machine port to make it. Which I could have actually made it though, because I was in, at the time I was in like HV or already in MV, and I was like, yeah, I could make it. Because I could have gone back and made it, because I already had passed it, and then they added it in, and it was like, oh, you need this thing that you can't make without it. But I had already made that thing, obviously, so I could have made it. Anyway, that's all I have for today, because that's, I mean, we've got our base set up, kind of. We can get started working on it next time. We can get started on the other stuff. Machinery for Steam Age, which is good. We just need to make steel, get some more coal coke, obviously. And that should be everything for next time. If I don't remember, just remind me next time if I'm not doing something that I mentioned, steel and all of that. See y'all next time.